protest in Brooklyn right now over President Trump's executive order limiting travel from 7 predominantly Muslim nations. Bodega owners of Yemeni descent have gathered in front of Brooklyn Borough Hall chanting USA, some waving American flags, other Yemen's flag. At one point, the group also prayed together. Demonstrators all shut down their bodegas at noon today in a show of solidarity. Their stores won't reopen until 8 tonight. Organizers predicted 1,000 bodega owners would join in the protest. Meantime, words of assurance today from the president that he is not being too tough in his talks with foreign leaders.
CBS 2's Dick Brennan is here now with more. Dick.
Well, Christine and Maurice, another whirlwind day in Washington for President Trump. He's not backing down from his administration's tough talk on Iran, and he isn't pulling any punches with a major U.S. ally, Australia, over refugees. But the president was also talking business at the White House, biker business. Even President Trump did a double take seeing Harleys parked at the White House. He met with executives and congratulated them on their success. The meeting came after a morning where the president pushed back over what was described as a contentious call between Mr. Trump and Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull.
When you hear about the tough phone calls I'm having, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. They're tough. We have to be tough. It's time we're going to be a little tough, folks.
Mr. Trump was angry about a deal worked out with President Obama to accept over 1,000 refugees from Australia. The White House says they will practice extreme vetting in this case.
The president assured me that he would continue with, honour the agreement we entered into with the Obama administration with respect to refugee resettlement.
The White House is also releasing details of a raid in Yemen. U.S. forces targeted a compound of al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, but it turned into a tougher firefight than expected. 36-year-old Chief Petty Officer William Ryan Owens was killed. The White House says Owens was a hero who died for his country.
It is a successful operation by all standards. It is, and again, I want to reiterate, it is tough to ever use the word success when you know that somebody has lost their life.
On another front, a day after putting Iran on notice for launching a ballistic missile, the president says he's keeping all his options open.
Nothing is off the table.
Mr. Trump attended the National Prayer Breakfast this morning, and after he was introduced by Apprentice creator Mark Burnett, he poked fun at his successor on the show.
And they hired a big movie star, Arnold Schwarzenegger, to take my place. And we know how that turned out. The ratings went right down the tubes. It's been a total disaster. And Mark will never, ever bet against Trump again. And I want to just pray for Arnold, if we can, for those ratings, okay?
Arnold fired back on Twitter.
Hey, Donald, I have a great idea. Why don't we switch jobs? You take over TV because you're such an expert in ratings, and I take over your job. And then people can finally sleep comfortably again.
The White House says it's all in good fun. The administration is also dismissing reports that it softened sanctions against Russia after the Treasury Department said Thursday it will allow some companies to do limited business with Russia's Federal Security Service. The White House says it's merely a technical fix. Christine Maurice, lots going on.
Again, there hasn't been a dull moment.
Never.
No.
Nice to see they have a sense of humor, though.
They sure do.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Dick.
Thank you, Dick.